Now let's just move on further after the criteria of the congruence of the triangle towards a new topic, which is all about the inequalities of a triangle. So let us suppose if I'm just talking about, we already have come across with the equal sides and the equal angles of one triangle with the another triangle, but sometimes we have also seen some of the things that are unequal. So let us suppose if I am just now comparing the two line segments. Let us suppose if we have these two line segments, then we can definitely form a relationship in between these two, as one is the smaller and the another one is the larger. So you can say that there is the two line segments CD and AB, in which one is longer than the other one. So in the similar manner, if I'm just talking about the two angles, let us suppose if I am having this particular angle and this angle, so you can compare these two angles and you can definitely say that these two angles are definitely not equal to each other, because one is the larger and other is the smaller one. So using this particular concept, now we are talking about the inequalities that do exist in a triangle. The inequalities in the same way like we talk about the line segment and the angles, in which definitely there is an inequality because the angles are not equal, the two line segments are not equal. So using this particular concept, I'm just moving on further towards the inequalities of a triangle, and let's just see one of the special important theorem which is related with the inequalities of the triangle, which says that if two sides of a triangle are unequal, we are not talking about the equality over here. It says that if two sides of a triangle are unequal, the angle opposite to the larger side is larger, so or greater we can say. So it says that the angle which is opposite to the larger side is greater or is larger. So let us suppose if I'm just starting the proof of this particular theorem by just taking the triangle. So let us suppose if I'm just writing a given condition over here. Let us suppose we have a triangle ABC. I'm just taking, let us suppose if I'm just drawing the triangle ABC in such a manner over here. Let us suppose if I'm just taking the triangle as A, B, C. Given a triangle, let us suppose if I'm taking a triangle A, B, C in such a manner I am just taking, and if I'm just assuming that, let us suppose if I'm just assuming that AB is actually greater than AC. Let us suppose if I'm just assuming one thing, because it says if two sides of the triangle are unequal. So a triangle ABC in which I am assuming AB is greater than AC, in which I am assuming AB is greater than AC. Let F, you can also assume that AB is greater than BC, and simultaneously you can prove that the angle that is opposite to the larger side is larger or greater. So I am assuming that AB is greater than AC. Let F, I am assuming. Now furthermore, you can see over here that if I have taken AB as greater than AC, now I'm just doing a little bit of construction over here. So I'm doing a construction. So I'm just take a point P on AB such that AP is equal to AC. So I'm just doing a little bit of construction over here, that I'm taking a particular point P over here and I'm just joining this P and C together. Let us suppose if I'm just joining this P and C together such that I'm taking AP as equal to AC. By construction, I'm taking AP as nothing but is equal to AC, and furthermore join PC. Now let if I'm just writing it over here, that what I have to prove over here, that if AB is greater than AC, then the angle which is opposite to the larger side, that is angle C, is greater than the angle which is opposite to AC is nothing but angle B. So I just have to prove that angle C is greater than angle B. In the similar manner, you can also take the other side, which is nothing but AB and BC. You can also take that particular side as well. So I have just taken AB is greater than AC. So I have to prove this thing. Now let's just start the proof of this one. So first of all, I'm just talking about in the triangle APC. I'm just talking about the triangle APC. Since in the triangle APC we we know that AP is equal to AC. If AP is equal to AC, which is nothing but by construction, then we can say that, let us suppose if I'm just moving on further, then we can say that the angle APC is equal to the angle ACP. Why so? Because the angles that are opposite to the equal sides, let us suppose if I'm just writing it over here as angles opposite to equal sides are equal. We can say this thing, if they are equal, it implies their angles are also equal. So let us suppose if I'm just considering this as x degree and this is also x degree, so it implies that angle APC is equal to the angle ACP is equal to the x degree. That is I am supposing this thing, and let us suppose furthermore, if I am supposing this angle as nothing but y, so let I am just taking the angle PCB as nothing but is equal to y. Now let's just talk about the angle which is BPC. Now let's just talk about the angle BPC. Now obviously we know that since AB is a straight line, it is a line, it implies that the angle APC plus the angle BPC should be is equal to 180 degree. Obviously there is nothing but a straight angle, or we can say that it is nothing but a linear pair. So rather than the straight angle, we can also write it as nothing but by the linear pair axiom, we can say that their sum should be definitely is equal to 180 degree. And if it is nothing but 180 degree, so we can plug in the value over here as x degree plus the angle BPC is equal to 180 degree. Furthermore, we can write it as BPC is nothing but is equal to 180 minus of x. Let us suppose first I'm neglecting the x degree, I'm just taking it as x. So it implies that BPC is nothing but, this angle is nothing but 180 minus of x. Now we can find out this particular angle which is nothing but angle B, that is PBC. So let us suppose if I'm just finding out the angle, so we can say that in a triangle we are taking a BPC. In triangle BPC, angle B plus angle P plus angle C should be is equal to 180 degree. Let's just plug in all the values over here. Angle P is nothing but 180 minus of x plus angle C is nothing but y, which is equal to 180 degree. So angle B we are getting as nothing but 180 get cancelled with each other. This is nothing but x minus y. So angle B we are getting as nothing but x minus y. But let us suppose if I'm just talking about this whole angle C. So since you can see from here that angle C is actually coming out to be the sum of these two angles, which is nothing but x plus y. Angle C is actually nothing but x plus y. So angle C is actually x plus y. So can you just say it in a very quick manner that which one is greater among these two? Obviously we can see from these two equations, then definitely the angle C should be greater than the angle B, because angle C is nothing but the sum of the two angles, that is x plus y, but angle B is nothing but the difference of the two angles, that is x minus y. So from 1 and from 2, so what we can say from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2 we can say that angle C is nothing but greater than the angle P, and this is nothing but the thing that we have to prove, that the angle which is nothing but opposite to the larger side is definitely greater than the other one. So in the similar manner, so let us suppose if I'm just writing it similarly, if I just take AB as greater than BC, if I'll take AB greater than BC, then I can prove that the angle opposite to AB is nothing but angle C is definitely greater than the angle opposite to BC, which is nothing but A. Then I can prove that angle C is nothing but angle is greater than the angle A. So this is all about the very first theorem of the inequality of the triangle, which is really an important theorem. Always remember, if we are just talking about the two sides of the triangle that are unequal, then the side which is opposite to the larger side is always greater.